On the move, changing perceptions, pushing limits. Today's Africa is not framed by the past. A new generation is stepping up, embracing tradition while blazing a new path, giving voice to unique style, connected in ways others before were not. This is where the urban pulse meets creativity and a new culture thrives. This is African Voices.
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a new style sweeping across Africa, and it's all about strong women. Welcome, I'm Katura King. Now ladies, you won't find this style in any store or magazine. It's all up here, and it starts with attitude. We start in Ghana with a television personality who's making it stylish to work hard and dream big. Oprah, watch out for me.
By 12, 13, I knew there was something I would call a voice. And even at that age, I knew there was something I had to do with this voice.
Oh, yeah. Take me back to when you started modeling, when your career began.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Making of a Mogul.
It is a lot of work, but I love it. No one show does the same as the other. Give me a high five. Woo! Too many things to do in very little time. In 5 years, I would like to be one of the most influential voices making visible change. Just joking. Hello, world. My name is Anita Erskine, yes. Don't you love my smile? Well, I love you even more. And you know why I'm so colorful? Because the color of my people is vibrant, bold, rich. This is my Africa. We're live at the Marina Mall. Hey.
Anita is an award-winning television and radio presenter in Ghana. A talented producer, public speaker, actress, and entrepreneur. She's a media mogul in the making.
So my name is Anita Maria Vered AC Javin Erskine. I know. I've got the world in my name. Vered is an Israeli name because I was born in Jerusalem. And then, of course, AC Javin is my local name. I am, wow, a multitude of dreams coming together in one person. You know, on one hand, I want to take over the world through broadcasting. And on another, I want to be able to inspire as many girls and women as possible. And that comes from my passion to see Africa being not only the next frontier, but a united, stronger, more powerful continent eventually.
Anita has traveled the world since an early age. She was born in Israel while her father was a UN commander there, but moved back to Ghana for most of her childhood.
Growing up was lonely. But as I went along, I also discovered I loved to sing. And I could sing, and I would sing in church, and people would stop and say, oh, wow, little girl, big voice. I wasn't the most popular kid in school, but I also realized that every single time I got on any stage, people would just hush and listen. If you only knew what has been happening behind the scenes, you will know that once you set your mind to anything, you can conquer, you can overcome. So I grew up knowing already that I wanted an opportunity to explore what my voice could do. So by 15 or 16, I was already walking into a television station, Metro TV, saying, I want to be on TV. Yes, they laughed and said, well, it doesn't work like that. But if you hang around, we might find something for you. And I did hang around, and they did find me something to do. And I was probably the youngest person on TV at the time, you know, with a lifestyle show.
Anita is quickly becoming a powerful media force in Ghana and beyond. Today, she hosts 4 TV shows, each one showcasing a cause she's passionate about.
Begin to perhaps appreciate how their lives need to change. I'm on the One Show, and One Show is essentially the show that looks at social issues, you know, women's issues, men's issues, family issues, from education to health, name it.
Helen, you are so strong.
I've got Discovery Plus 233. The show was created to be sort of a vessel, talking about girls and education, well, girls and boys, the importance of these two having an education at a very young age. I've got Pamper Your Mum, which is my heartthrob.
Presenting you, Sweet Mother, Sweet Mother.
My tell myself, I'm in a continent where there's so many things happening right now, and I'm being selfish. I want a little bit of everything. In 10 or 15 years, I want to be able to say, oh, you see that? I played a part in that. So now we're headed to meet my publicist. At the beginning of 2015, I knew I couldn't do all this work on my own. Yes, I love to do my own writing and the like. So I got a publicist who helps me with especially my public speaking opportunities. I'm building a small empire. All right. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Nanaya. How are you?
On any given day, I go to about 3 or 4 places before I end up at my radio job. So we're going to Ghana Institute of Journalism right now. I've got about 10 to 15 girls waiting to have our weekly conversation. Okay, good afternoon. Hello.
Anita focuses much of her energy on creating social change for women and girls around the world. She uses her TV shows and speaking engagements to help inspire others.
The more I spoke to people through my show, the more I realized that outside of that camera lens, there's a whole world that's begging for support. And that's when, through research, I started finding pockets of regions and areas where I would find the women. So through the not-for-profit organizations, through the churches, I would find where women came together, and then we would have this conversation. My plan is A, B, C, and D. Can you tell me?
Just to grant myself and...
But I also realized that I was speaking to women, but I wasn't speaking to the girls. The girls become women, and that I needed to come down to the girls and ask them very important questions. Who are you? What do you want to be? Who's helping you? Who's advising you? And the more they kept saying, no, I don't know, I have nobody, the more I kept seeing, well, you know what? I'm gonna fix this problem.
DJ Lee Aitego is on the bill, French Kiss DJ as well.
As a working mother and wife, she hopes her accomplishments can prove to other women in Africa that they too can do amazing things.
In 5 years, I would like to be one of the most influential voices making visible change. And with every conversation, with every public speaking opportunity, I would like to see the feedback being that a lot of women are finding ways out of their situation. So in 5 years, hopefully that voice and that personality that can say, wow, 5 years ago, I got on this journey, I didn't know how it was going to end, but 5 years on, wow, I've made progress.
What I love the most about my job is the fact that it's not working. It's not like a job. It's like me expressing myself. Oh, mama. Yes. Give me a high five.